My name is Genesis, and I'll be your host for this evening, no, with regards to our topic about benefits for freelancers. So before we start, I just like to check and see whether all of you are actively participating at the moment, okay? So in your webinar window, you will see there a yellow raise your hand button. Can you please press that button to see whether all of you are here with us this evening? Okay, thank you, Jen, Giselle, Maurice. Full house tayo this evening. And we will do our best really to, share with you different options and so many things about having benefits for freelancers, okay? So let's begin. So by the way, no, for those who will encounter some technical difficulty, let's say mag-hang or maputol yung internet ninyo or anything that would prevent you from participating actively sa webinar natin or maybe mag-miss kayo, rest assured that we are recording this. So you can review that and we will make this available for all of you guys. So I'm excited. And again, thank you for spending your evening with us as we, share with you this new thing that we have here with horsepower.ph. Okay, let's proceed. So first, some webinar reminders. Should you have any questions anytime during the presentation, feel free to press the raise your hand button and we will entertain your question right away. Of course, ang gagawin namin is we will unmute your mic. So if you have any questions anytime, just press your raise your hand button and we will unmute you so that you can ask your questions live dito sa webinar natin. Okay? Second, in case, let's say, medyo shy type kayo or you have some technical difficulty with your mic, what you can do is you can also type in your question doon sa ating chat box on this webinar, and we have our lead support to answer all of your questions and concerns, okay? And lastly, of course, in case you would like to listen first, we have a Q&A webinar, Q&A session later on this webinar. So just keep your questions posted there and we will try to answer all of them as soon as possible. And of course, allow me to say thank you to your community, the Upwork Oldest Elance Philippines Facebook group, because talagang, you were one of the first who really embraced this invite that we have, and we thank the admins of your community, and I believe they're with us right now. Let's call on Miss CJ Motorino. CJ, are you there? CJ? If you can hear CJ, guys, can you press the raise your hand button? Ayun. Okay, CJ, are you there? Mukhang may technical difficulty si CJ.
Hello? Okay na?
Ayan, there.
Ayan na. May nahugot ko lang pa. Pero I'm okay na. Ayan, sige. So, hello
Okay.
everyone. Again, welcome to this webinar. Thank you so much for coming in today. And I know we have announced this webinar last week, so I'm very happy as the admin and the creator of the group dahil we were raised by Horsepower na, to launch this benefit for every one of us. So thank you so much guys for attending this webinar. I'm very sure na marami tayong mapupulot, this is going to be a very big help for all of us. And thank you also to Genesis and to the rest of the Horsepower organizers na nandito ngayon for having us. This is an exclusive webinar for us. So thank you so much for gracing us this opportunity. Thank you. And I also have Althea here with me. She's also the co-admin in our group, so we might as well want to hear from her again. Go ahead, Althea.
Hey guys, good evening. Thank you again for coming online. I know some of you don't have any proper sleep yet, but super thank you for all of the support dito because we we have been talking about this. We have been looking for something like this, and finally, horsepower, dumating na sila. So just sit back and enjoy the show. And if you have questions, let us know. Pag may technical difficulties, we want everybody na ma-optimize nila yung time with this one. Okay? Thanks again,
Okay.
Horsepower.
Thank you guys. And again, all of this were made possible, of course, with the help out you guys really opening up to the idea that it's time for our freelancers to have their own set of benefits, that this will not be possible. So let's continue the evening. And by the way, I-announce ko na to agad because this has been mentioned doon sa image na pinost natin sa group that there will be a raffle at the end of this webinar. And ano ba itong mapapanalunan at the end of this webinar? Again, of course, you have to be here the whole time or at least by the end of the webinar. Pag na-pick yung name nyo, then dapat you're still part of the attendees list of our webinar for you to actually claim that, okay? So ano ba mapapanalunan? We will be giving away to one lucky person our business bronze package. That's worth 1,699 pesos. So ang tanong, ano ba tong bronze package na to? Well, we will talk more about that later on for the rest of the webinar session that we have this evening. Okay? So for you, of course, para makasali doon, please visit horsepower.ph/win and then put in the 3 information that we're looking for. Para later on, we'll just get your list there and we'll do a randomizer live raffle. Okay? So again, you have the whole period of this webinar to key in your information. So there. So anyone who would like to win this, ngayong gabi, can I see a raise of hands kung talaga interested? Me. Great. Great, guys. So I see a lot of yellow hands being raised here. So I'm pretty sure everyone needs support and assistance. So let's get on with this evening, okay? So first, of course, pakilala muna ako sino ko. Diba? Para naman may konting background tayo on who is this person talking behind this screen that you're looking at. So there's my picture. My name is Genesis. Okay, and basically, I'm an online freelancing advocate. What do I mean by that? I encourage people to go online freelancing, especially those na talagang wala pang makuhang trabaho o pagod na. We all know the benefit of becoming an online freelancer. And this is something that I've been doing for the past few years. In fact, I founded a freelancersuniversity.com na talagang nag-encourage sa different na mga tao, whether unemployed, student, or mga, sabihin na natin, mga seniors, to actually take on some form of online job to help them earn something. The country conducting workshops and talks about online freelancing. So we are visiting rural areas in partnership with UST para naman hindi na kailangan nilang pumunta sa mga city, masikip na. So what we do is, of course, encourage them to why not stay in your hometown, look for an online work, and then, spend your money there. Palaguin ang ekonomiya ng inyong local town. So, yun aming pinopromote along with UST. And of course, 6 years. But now, I'm just doing it part-time. I'm the customer experience manager for horsepower.ph. Probably some of you might ask, teka, nagpo-full-time freelancing ka na, nag-part-time ka pa. Well, allow me to share with you, yung short kwento lang naman, because the reason why I decided to become a part-time freelancer na lang muna is because by one of the co-founders of horsepower.ph, Mr. Joji Azurin, he mentioned to me about this thing that many freelancers are lacking, which is, benefits and privileges. And he asked me if I want to help in, starting the company and basically building it up and making sure that mangyari to. And of course, walang kaisip-isip man lang, I said yes. Because I know a lot of freelancers will benefit from this form of service that a company will offer. And 1 year after, we're here now on this webinar. So allow me basically to say I am so happy to see that this is happening in front of us right now because it's been a long time. Somebody needs to take care of freelancers like us. Okay? So because in horsepower.ph, we believe that no one should be without access to benefits, privileges, especially self-employed. Self-employed naman tayo lahat. So basically, we're all self-employed. So having said that, this is what we believe in. Hindi pwedeng dapat ang mga employed lang. And we hope that the time will come when people would say na buti pa ang freelancers, magaganda ang benefits. Di ba? So okay, now of our website. And again, for those who have just joined, no, we have a raffle. So you can see the link below for information para ma-join kayo sa raffle later on the before we end the webinar. Okay? So I have a question for all of you guys. No, have you been provides or should we say who provided you benefits and privileges for you and your family? I just like to see a raise of hands. No, naka-experience na ba kayo ng ganitong benefit from any form of employment that you have in the past? If yes, can you please press the raise your hand button? Okay. So marami-rami na rin pala talaga. Okay, that's good. So chances are, if you have experience, nakapag-work na kayo in probably in a corporate setting or in a company talaga that really provides and take care of their employees. And some of the benefits basically are ito, yung mga core, no? SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig. And these are just, what the companies to provide employees or, staff ng kanilang mga companies. And meron ba sa inyo na meron kahit isa na active membership on any of these three? If you have any one of these na active, can you please press the raise your hand button? Okay. Marami rin pala. At least, ayan. That's good. That's good. Medyo bigay lang ako ng konting trivia with regards to PhilHealth. I strongly recommend sa mga wala pa ng PhilHealth to actually activate your membership because ang laking may tutulong nito sa inyong in case you get hospitalized, no? So, I'll talk more about that later on. Medyo siningit ko lang siya ngayon kasi baka makalimutan natin. Okay? And also, ito yung pinakamatunog at everyone wants to have, di ba? Healthcare coverage. I know many of you joined because we're looking for a better healthcare coverage or at least a healthcare coverage that would give us peace of mind. And again, I just like to see really, the reason why I'm asking a lot of questions is I want to so that we can really address the concern. So, mental care in any okay, Socorro, Sarah, so ilan pang Jonathan, Espera. So ilan-ilan pa lang, no? And I hope you're happy with the type of healthcare coverage that you're getting. And good thing you have that already because there are so many self-employed individuals na nangangarap din magkaroon ng coverage in one form or the other. Kasi let's face it, no, mahal ang magkuha ng coverage, healthcare coverage or HMO as an individual. Usually, when it comes to, let's say, sa company, by group talaga sila for being pressed for of a company. Kaya even though you are, paying a little, still, the company is still shouldering it. But now, of course, we all know we are entrepreneurs. And the thing about it is we need to take care of ourselves. And it's very challenging. Aside from the financial needs na kailangan nating budget for, these SSS, Pag-ibig, and then the healthcare itself, marami pa tayong ibang bagay na dapat gawin. Minsan nga, di ba, mas maganda, mas maraming work, mas maraming tasks from clients because that would help us earn more. But of course, we need someone to take care of us freelancers, and marami yan. And we are here in Horsepower to at least provide you information and also these forms of benefits. Now, another thing that what we did with Horsepower, especially when it comes to healthcare, is that if individual ka lang, lalapit ka, let's say, sa mga HMO company na sikat, they would basically first have you go through what we call yung medical checkup. Okay? Parang i-assess ka nila eh. They need to see first exactly, papakuhanin ka ng stool, kukuhanan ka ng dugo. It's just like parang pre-employment requirement. It never changed. It is not like parang you join and that's it. But with Horsepower, we talk to the different providers and really encourage them and to partner with us to help freelancers. And with this, you know, when you become a member of Horsepower, hindi na kailangan parang pumunta ka pa sa clinic just to get coverage. No? So we will talk more about that. Pero isa to sa mga advantages na we were able to successfully deal with sa mga tinatawag nating healthcare providers. That hindi na kailangan mag-show up ng freelancers to get the coverage. Let's make it easy for freelancers because hindi na nga madali ang maging freelancer. Pahirapan pa natin. So we have that already in place, no, in the different Horsepower. Okay? So another question that I have for you guys. Do you have an available fund in case, let's say, you need it at meron kang mga emergency needs? Meron ba? Meron ba kayo nakatabi? Now, it's very important for freelancers to really manage their finances. But right now, meron ba? If yes, I would like to see a yellow hand button pressed there. Okay. Good thing. Nice to see that there are people na talagang sabi nga magkasakit man, we are ready. Okay? But many of our colleagues in the industry, in the online freelancing industry, wala nitong mga to. They're really not ready. And ang mahirap nga dyan, to be honest guys, you know, for the last 6 months, I have talked to and sabihin na natin seen iba't ibang mga kilala kong freelancers na nagkasakit. Alam ko kung paano sila kumita, maayos naman, pero nung nagkasakit talagang nahirapan din sila. And sabi ko nga, sayang, hindi pa available sa Horsepower back then, yung ganitong uri ng service. But now, it's really, I really believe that we now have an option for this. So, this is something that we really need, okay? So, for that reason, of course, we created different packages or membership plans. Merong libre, imagine, libre. But of course, iba-iba yan. Merong may konting coverage. So each packages differs in terms of coverage and benefits that you will get. And we made 6 sets of these. No? Kasi hindi naman lahat talaga ready to avail or have the money to purchase a form of coverage. And if you're going to look at the pricing of this, basically guys, mura pa rin siya. I'm gonna compare it there. Alam mo, ito isa sa mga bagay na talagang sinabi ko nga while we are deliberating here in Horsepower that it should be much cheaper and much affordable for freelancers. So let's talk more about this later on. No? So all of these packages, may mga iba't iba naman siyang mga sinasabi natin na features and inclusions. And these different features and inclusions can be divided into 3 classifications. The first classification, of course, are online services. Ito yung kasama rin sa mga tinatawag nating free account because you can actually join Horsepower for free. No? Just choose the light version, go to our website, sign up there to basically see what is in store for you guys. No? And then, of course, part ng online service na tinasabi natin dito sa criteria na to is yung tinatawag nating online government posting. If you have an active SSS, PhilHealth, or Pag-ibig membership, it will be much easier for you now to actually pay them through the horsepower.ph platform. Okay? Because I mean, unlike before, most of our funds are actually in PayPal or in other online payment processor. And kailangan pa natin muna i-transfer sa ating local ATM account or bank account. And then that's the only time that probably we can pay these different services that we have. But with horsepower, you can basically pay your online payments for government posting for SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig by simply using your PayPal your PayPal credits. So hindi na siya kailangan dumaan sa inyong ATM account just to have it paid. Okay? Because everything can be done inside the horsepower membership dashboard. Again, ito isa rin tong service na we actually think na wag kaya nating i-available for free, no? Kasi yung tax and legal support, many of us online freelancers, chances are have a question, either not necessarily the tax per se, but probably accounting, or some of us would really like to pursue na and sabihin na natin, have some questions on how to register your business and things like that. The problem is wala tayong matanungan diretsyo. Wala talaga tayong masabi na somebody to really help us answer these questions that we have as online freelancers. But with horsepower, we've decided to why not make it available also to all of our members a accounting and tax support inquiry where you can ask your questions about anything relating to accounting or setting up a business, and we have accountants and different partners that would help us answer your questions and help you really set things up. Another question here or another feature is yung tinatawag nating legal support. Do you know that it costs no less than 1,000 pesos just to set an appointment with an attorney? Of course, iba yung public attorney's office, no? Iba yun yung government provided. Pero sometimes we have some simple questions that we want clarification. But in order for us, kailangan pa ba nating pumunta sa isang sa munisipyo just to ask a lawyer there when you can actually ask your questions through the horsepower.ph members portal, and one of the legal attorneys that we have, or yung mga lawyers who are have partnered with us, will help answer these questions and more. So again, ito yung another feature that we made it available for free then, as long as you guys sign up. Okay? Hindi naman, ito wala yung bayad yung mga yan. If you sign up with the business-like package that we have or plan. And of course, common feature, utility bills. I know some of you guys probably are paying through online means already, but some of you will need to still use your bank account to do that. Again, one advantage is we opened our facility here in Horsepower to actually accept payments using load your account with Horsepower and then pay it using your PayPal, things like that. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. So, this is a free service that we're giving. So, for those of you who would like to take a look exactly kung ano na itsura ng ating members dashboard, you can go ahead and create an account with Horsepower there. Okay? So, that's the first classification. Now, I know this second classification, dito kayo talaga medyo curious on what it's all about. Well, it's composed of two things. Managed healthcare benefit, tinatawag natin. And itong managed healthcare benefit na to, doon sa 5 paid services or paid plans ni Horsepower.ph. So whatever plans will get whatever this managed healthcare benefit is all about. And I'll explain that later on. No? Another thing that comes with under this category or classification is yung tinatawag nating healthcare insurance coverage. And of course, this one naman, hindi na siya sa lahat. Functions an HMO in terms of you have coverage, but I'll explain it later in the next few slides. But etong healthcare insurance coverage, dito lang siya sa tatlong yan. Sa silver, sa gold, and platinum. Okay? So allow me to explain further kung ano ba itong mga to, just to see, no? Para at least magkaroon kayo na idea kung ano ba ang discussion natin this evening. So, what is managed healthcare benefit? So, when we say managed healthcare benefit, basically it's one of the features and privileges that we were able to come up na kasama sa membership ng mga paid account ng Horsepower members. And this is basically to get discounts from any of the uh, treatments that you will get or checkups sa mga healthway clinics dito in Metro Manila. Well, I know some of you are not in Metro Manila, but don't worry about it. Actually, we're just finalizing some details about this for managed healthcare benefit, and you can use this sa mga partner clinics and hospitals. As of this day, this is for Metro Manila. Now, allow me to explain further what it covers. So when we say discounted, unlike before na kapag nagpa-check up ka, minsan mahal talaga ang doctor's fee. But with this one, using this benefit that you have that comes with your horsepower membership, you will basically just be charged with 300 pesos for a primary care physician or dentist. And pag medyo specialist na, 500 pesos. Hindi siya susobra or hindi siya masyado dyan. It's basically that fixed rate, no? So if you visit any of the healthway clinics, and of course, discount, a 20% discount on laboratory, diagnostics, on any of those things. Basta sa healthway clinics. Again, we're not saying na limited lang tayo sa healthway clinics. We are definitely talking to them and expanding the network para even those who are outside Metro Manila, even in Visayas and Mindanao, will be able to use this. Pero ito ang advantage nito. Because the way it works is hindi po siya prepaid. Okay? Some people probably are thinking, prepaid siya, kailangan mong bilhin or anything like that. No. What you have here for managed healthcare is basically a tinatawag nating health wallet. You have this health wallet na kapag nakuha niyo yung membership niyo with horsepower.ph, of course, walang laman yon. And the moment that you want to use it, kasi halimbawa, hindi mo pa kayang kumuha ng higher packages, okay? Or hindi ka talaga makakuha, but you want to at least save some money whenever you have your checkup or mag-visit ka sa mga doctors or have some laboratory procedures, then basically, gusto mo rin naman makatipid. So what you can do is, of course, you just need to load that health wallet. Let's say, kung magpapacheck ka sa doktor, no? Or halimbawa, may 1,000 pesos ang cost ng laboratory kapag hindi ka gumamit ng ganitong feature or hindi mo in-avail ang iyong benefit or privileges, you will be charged 1,000 pesos. But if you will load your 1,000 pesos, let's say, or 800 pesos, or 20%, yes, 800 pesos, doon sa iyong health wallet, then ang babayaran and then use that credit to pay for your laboratory expense, then it's just 800 pesos. So basically, it's more of a discount card, no? But of course, this is something na malaki rin na maitutulong. Pero siguro maaaring tinatanong nyo, ano, for single person lang ba to? The thing about this is, it is shareable. Okay? So pwede mo siyang i-share sa family mo, pwede mo siyang i-share sa kahit kaninong kilala mo as long as they have the card of your horsepower and the PIN. Okay? Napaka-importante ng PIN na yon. And that PIN will be provided to you when you sign up with horsepower. It would be, actually, it's the Healthway system that would send you that PIN. But in case malimutan mo, what will happen is, when you visit the clinics, validate lang naman kayo, authenticate lang kayo, and then you can use the load that you have in your e-wallet or tinatawag nating health wallet. Now, this is something na sabi ko nga, natuwa ako nung dinagdag to sa benefits ng horsepower because sabi ko, ito yung tipo na kung ikaw yung gusto mo lang na ayaw mong magbayad ng around 20,000 pesos for an HMO coverage para sa loob ng isang taon, and at the end of the year, iisipin mo, matutuwa ba ako dahil hindi ko nagamit kasi hindi ako nagkasakit? O malulungkot ako kasi sayang yung 20,000 pesos ko? Diba? Kasi of course, binayad mo na yun eh. It's completely gone. Now, with this, no, look at it this way. Halimbawa, magtatabi ako every month ng 500 pesos. Ilalagay ko every month 500 pesos lang yan sa health wallet na yan. So pag nakadating na ng mga 5,000 pesos or 3,000, kung saan naman kayo komportable, kasi hindi nyo naman gusto yung magkasakit. No? Pero at least para ka may savings for your healthcare emergency. Siguro tanong, paano yun? Hindi ba mag-expire yan? Hindi po nag-expire yung credit inside your health wallet. So let's say nakapag-load ka ng 10,000. Tapos lumipas ang isang taon. Dumating na 2 years. Kung hindi mo nagamit, the fund is always there. Hindi sayang ang pera. But you can always avail of discounted consultation, and tests when it comes to these things. Okay, so that's how it works. So dun sa mga medyo ayaw talagang maglabas ng mga one-time, big time, then this is something that you can think of and consider. And this benefit actually covers all the 5 membership plans that we have. In fact, yung 999 na membership plan namin comes with this already. So dun pa lang, makikita mo, pwede na rin to get started. Okay? But then again, at this point, remind ko lang, nasa Metro Manila pa lang po siya available on all Healthway clinics. The nice thing about Healthway, nasa mall po sila in most cases. So very convenient for you guys to reach out. Okay? And if you want to know more, kung saan ba yung mga clinics nila, either you Google it or you message us, and we will be able to provide you the link for that one. Okay? So let's continue. So ano naman tong healthcare insurance coverage? Ito na yung medyo maganda-ganda. Kasi dito, meron na talaga tayong tinatawag na MBL or maximum benefit limit per year. So ito yung tatlong package na meron tayo. Yung silver, gold, and platinum. So as you can see here, merong 30,000, 75,000, and 100,000. And member can avail up to its set MBL per sickness, okay, with cashless transaction sa mga accredited hospitals and clinic. But please note, pre-existing conditions are not covered. Kasi yun din naman with many HMO providers, no, most pre-existing conditions hindi talaga siya covered. And that's one of the reasons why kailangan nilang i-check kayo bago nila kayo i-accredit or accept sa kanilang HMO program. Kasi they want to see, ano ba mga sakit mo na? Baka kaya ka nag-join kasi may sakit ka eh. Diba? And of course, they don't want that to happen. But yun nga, we were able to talk to our partners who is providing us with the healthcare insurance coverage that no need na mag-visit pa, kumuha pa ng urine at different tests just to check the Basta this is the rule lang. Pre-existing conditions not covered. Yung mga physicians naman natin has a way of checking whether or not, halimbawa na-hospitalize kayo, has a way of checking whether talaga bang pre-existing na to o hindi. Okay? So, yun yun. Now, with this, per sickness siya. Per sickness siya. And there's a full detail of this. I would strongly suggest that you send us an email or we will have one of our support staff email all of you guys kasi we believe that we have your emails when you sign up, of course, for the raffle and at the same time for this webinar. So we will try to shoot out to you a much more detailed explanation for this healthcare insurance coverage para mas makita ninyo exactly which one is right for you. Of course, yung prices naman ito nag-vary. The higher the coverage, of course, mas expensive, pero kukumpara mo pa rin siya doon sa mga nasa market, still, mas mura and at the same time, maraming benefit na kasama. Okay? So, yun siya. Feel free to ask questions, you guys, if you have any other questions for us. Okay, I see a raise of hands here. Let me look for that. Baka may question tayo. Okay. Marinor Rosa. Okay. Marinor, you have questions, no? I'll try to unmute you. Hopefully your mic is set. Okay, Marinor. I have unmuted your mic. Okay, I guess hindi si Marinor at the moment. Mukhang may challenge yung mic niya. Marinor, just chat na lang dun sa ating chat box yung question mo and we'll try to answer that later on. Okay? May chat box naman tayo sa ilalim. Okay, so let's proceed, no? So ito na yung third classification, yung bundling of different services ng horsepower. Of course, some packages or some plans have these and some doesn't. But generally, as part of paid plans, paid accounts, meron tayong part ng inyong membership is yung free access and discount sa mga co-working spaces na partner na ni Horsepower.ph. In fact, we are continuously adding more partners for this. Meron tayong partners sa bandang Mantrate here sa EDSA sa bandang BGC Makati area. Meron din tayong partner sa Katipunan. Actually, meron na rin tayong partner sa Bacolod and so many different co-working space. So, as a horsepower member, you can avail of discounts. At meron din actually, ito you guys may want to try this out in case talagang halimbawa nawala yung internet nyo or you really need a place to stay within the area of Makati or BGC. You may want to check out one of our partners, yung Impact Hub. Okay? As you know, napaka-expensive mag-rent or mag-avail ng half-day or hourly or even whole-day stay sa isang co-working space. But Impact Hub is so generous in providing actually or offering all horsepower.ph members 25 hours free use of their co-working space every month. 25 hours, guys. I mean, kung kukunin mo yung 999 package, magkano yung 25 hours kung dediretso ka sa kanila to basically have 25 hours access to their area. Of course, terms and conditions apply. Hindi naman pwedeng parang buong barangay pumunta doon na sabay-sabay. Of course, may mga limits din yon na you have to notify them ahead of time that you will be going there so that they can save the space for you. But then again, 25 hours. So these are just some of the things that we keep on adding and including sa mga membership plans ni horsepower.ph to users. And all those, again, business card, probably some of you may say, baka hindi na kailangan, but it becomes handy rin naman as long as you have it in your pocket or, may kailangan kang bigyan. And your membership comes with 20 free business cards. Kasama yan. Libre po yun. So you just need to provide the design, and our partner will actually print it and will have it available in the pickup locations that you would set. Okay? Ang partner natin dito is si Picture City. So any Picture City branch, you can set that and sabi mo, doon ko sa Picture City branch na yung gusto i-pick up yung free business card. Again, you can order more if you want. Tapos, of course, we have some referral programs. Tapos, you also have part of your membership with Horsepower, depending on the package that you have, may life and insurance coverage. So again, dagdag pa uli yun sa mga benefits and privileges na makukuha mo. This is yung medical emergency transport. Ito yung mga nakikita natin sa movie na minsan na-aksidente dahil nag-hiking sila o kailangan talaga ng airlift para ilipat from one hospital to the other. So ito yung mga hindi easily accessible sa mga tinatawag nating freelancers. Kasi unang-una, mahal siya, at pangalawa, we don't know who to contact to. But part of your membership, actually, you will be able to gain access to the network of these emergency transport. Mapa ambulance yan, mapa helicopter, walang problema. In fact, part of your membership comes with a dedicated and exclusive hotline for Horsepower member na parang 911 ang dating. So kung may yung 911 sa US, your emergency hotline nila where you can call and get some first aid advice on exactly what you need to do. You just need to tell them, member po kami ng horsepower.ph. And they will entertain agad your questions and concerns. Okay? Tapos, of course, yung last, yung travel insurance assistance. So kung nag-abroad ka and nagkaroon ka ng accident, you're covered. At eto, hindi naman sa hinihiling natin, pero let's say halimbawa, we die abroad and kailangan i-transfer yung body natin pabalik ng Philippines. Part ng coverage ng insurance. So again, less worry sa mga may iwan if ever kasi nga wala na nung ganun. So these are some of the things at the moment that we have for Horsepower members. So ito pa lang yung mga meron, but we are constantly adding more and improving our packages and membership para talaga masuportahan ang mga self-employed and of course, mga freelancers at the same time. Okay, let's continue. So again, dun sa mga kaka-join lang, kung meron mang hindi pa late na nakarating sa atin, may raffle tayo later on at the end of this webinar where we will be giving this business bronze package. So, probably dun sa mga nakakita na sa ating website, tatanungin nyo, ano ba ang difference ng business basic at business bronze? Well, Ang Business Basic, meron siyang kumpleto yung light version natin plus the managed healthcare. Pero ang isang wala siya na meron si Business Bronze is yung 15,000 pesos one-time emergency coverage. Na halimbawa, anytime na aksidente ka, you really need to go to the emergency room. Part of your membership is a privilege card that you will be able to use in case of emergency. That will give you a coverage of up to 15,000 pesos for that instance. So halimbawa, na-aksidente ka, tapos maraming ginawang test sa'yo, ang naging cost ng total emergency hospitalization bill mo is like 15,000. So wala kang babayaran because it's covered there. Pero kapag, let's say, halimbawa, na-emergency ka, kasi masama yung tiyan mo or masakit talaga, and then ang naging bill mo lang is like 2,000 pesos, wala na yun. Pero covered ka, no, 15,000 pesos. Okay? But we will see, no? Marami pa tayo. We kept on talking to our partners na baka pwede pang ma-extend yon, mataasan or things like that. And the nice thing about this is yung mga hospitals na cover ng emergency benefit na yon, eh, lahat ng mga Big Six, St. Luke's, at iba-iba pa. Chinese, yung mga hospitals sa Alabang, yung big hospitals there. Ang dami lang. Name it, Medical City, kasama doon. You can use this. So, this is what we're giving you guys tonight. No? So, sa isang lucky winner. And again, feel free to sign up doon sa link na binigay natin. Ayan, yung labas ko sa ilalim. Horsepower.ph/win. Okay? Just put your name and then your email address and then your Facebook URL account. Okay? Let's continue. Dashboard preview. Of course, once you become a member of horsepower.ph, may kita nyo itong dashboard ng Horsepower. No? And once you've logged in, itong una nyo makikita. So parang tile yung setup na, no? Naka-tile siya. And as you can see, dynamic yung look, no? Iba-ibang shades of red. Kasi kung may 50 shades of gray, meron ding many shades of red for horsepower. But what we're doing here is to give you a general overview exactly on what are the different services and benefits available for you guys. No? Meron nga dyan yung you can refer a friend, meron dyan healthcare services, and so on and so forth. So assuming you click one of these buttons, ang mangyayari, ipapakita sa inyo yung inside ng members dashboard. So as you can see, para na siyang account, no, na nandiyan yung mga menus sa gilid, and at the same time the right side portion of the screen changes. Okay, so kailangan lagay niyo yung picture niyo rin dyan para mas maganda. And guys, if you only know, no, hindi ko na pwedeng ma-reveal pa yung mga naka-line up pang different improvements and privileges and benefits na idadagdag pa ng horsepower. I am pretty sure all of you guys will be excited. But of course, ayoko i-preempt at ayoko ring unahan sa tamang panahon, ika nga. Okay? So guys, no, before we continue, I just like to see again a raise of hands if you guys are still there. Can you please raise your hand button? Wow, very active. Ang bilis ng raise your hands button. Again, thank you guys for staying with us, and I hope that what we're sharing here to all of you is somewhat giving you an option. Again, we're not saying that this is the only solution, but what horsepower.ph is doing is to give you the power of choice. Okay, the power of choice. And rest assured that someone who has been with you guys as a freelancer then is actually in horsepower taking care of the benefits that freelancers should be having as well. Okay? So, paano ba mag-register? Hindi naman siya ganun kahirap talaga. If you will visit the website, of course, teka, pakita natin, ha? Okay, oops, may napakita. We'll go back to that later on. So how to register? Let me share with you the screen itself para mas malinaw po ang ating sharing ng puntahan lang natin ang ating website. I hope you can still see my screen. If you guys can see my screen at the moment while loading, can you please press the raise your hand button again? Just like to confirm that all of you are seeing what I'm showing you on the screen. Okay, great, great. Salamat po. So, simply lang naman on how to register, no? Visit the website, choose plans and pricing. In our case, since we are self-employed, solopreneur, select that, and then choose the package that you yung side-by-side comparison. Click mo lang yung solopreneur itself, and it will give you the screen where you will see yung price, may libre, may free, at kung ano yung mga included. So, you just see exactly what's included on each package. Now, if you like to know more exactly what the full detail ng package na yun, simply select. So, allow me to click this one, and then once na-PD mo na, you learn more, di ba? It will load the next screen and it will give you the full details. So, nakalagay dito yung so, if something is a bit, sabihin na natin, hindi pa clear, feel free to actually send us a message. On the lower right side of the screen, you will see there a red leave us a message button. You can send us that message from that point. Or, pag na-timingan nyo siya, na chat with us na nakalagay, we have one of our chat support personnel that will assist you on that one. Okay, so usually chat support is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. But sooner or later, we will have it 24 hours covered. Okay, so ngayon, but yun lang muna. Especially during this holiday season, especially 24, starting tomorrow, Christmas, and then 30 hanggang end of the year, you can send us message like we have inquiries. Okay? So, halimbawa, you've decided, okay, I'll get this plan. Click that. And then what will happen, of course, is you just need to provide the information here. Simply lang, name, email, contact info, and then there's a special section here that says community code. Don't forget that, no? Kasi I'll be sharing that later on. Kung ano bang community code ang magandang gamitin. Kasi if you're gonna use a community code, meron kaming special for you guys, especially for your community here in Facebook. Okay? So you can choose different payment methods. PayPal, kung gusto mo siya. Again, as you can see here, may PayPal fee. Ito yung standard fee ni PayPal, whenever there's a transaction, so it's being added there. And nandun naman yung total cost. And then simply have to click on agree and then pay. Kung GCash, sure ka naman, just simply choose GCash, and then there's a standard fee ni GCash through Dragon Pay na 50 pesos. Okay? So you can also pay through over-the-counter, payment centers, or even online payment. Okay? So there. So ganun lang siya kadali naman to sign up, and then once you have completed your payment at na-acknowledge na siya, you will receive your membership kit. We will definitely be sending that to you through mail with your horsepower membership card and all the other options of your membership. So just give us 5 to 10 business days to complete everything kasi as you may know, no, talagang kailangan namin i-make sure na yung coverage ninyo is in place, yung mga insurance na dapat covered kayo in place na rin, at yung iba't ibang benefits and privileges. Okay? So yun. So let's go back to our presentation. Okay, so that's basically how you register. And for those who would register, allow me to share this to you guys. No? For anyone who would be registering, starting tonight until December 31, we are giving all those people included in their membership package free 1-year hosting and domain registration. When we say hosting, it's basically a private hosting. As in, you host your website and then a domain. I'd just like to ask, sino na dito yung may sarili ng domain? Yung nabili nyo na yung name nyo. Yung nameco.com. Diba? Okay. Yan, mga raise your hands. So, magkano ba ang domain? Diba? Usually, in a year, swerte mo kung makakuha ka ng cost ng .com domain na 400 pesos or 300 pesos. But then again, ang mahal yung hosting. Kasi, usually, ang cost ng hosting for a year, yung mura na talaga, is like 1,000 or 1,500. So, add mo pa yan, yan palang free na yan, is sobra na doon sa 999 package. Diba? So, hindi na siya talo talaga in terms of the value that you'll be getting. And we are making this available for all of you guys who would be signing up through this period, no, until December 31. But of course, to qualify, you need to use the community code. Ang community code ng ating group dito is UOEPH, which is actually yung shortened version ng group name nyo, Upwork Odes Elance Philippines. So UOEPH. So just use that when you sign up, and then we will contact you to get more information kung anong domain ba yung gusto ninyo, and along with the hosting. Okay, so para pag nakuha nyo yung information nun, you're all set. And this is very helpful, especially for freelancers who are serious in building your online profile. Kasi nothing beats having your own site, especially your own yourname.com, di ba? Yung mga ganon. So ako, I made it possible talaga na binili ko na yung name ko, genesisreunico.com. Baka kasi bili ng iba, di ba? Tapos lagyan ng kung ano-ano. So mahirap na. So I decided to buy my name. So take this opportunity as well. Kung you think naman na you'll just buy your own domain, then again, that's a tip that I strongly suggest to you guys. Buy your own domains. It's just less than 500 a year. And, you know, it's basically your brand. Okay? So there. So, again, community code, lagay nyo lang doon, section na yun, Upwork Odes Elance PH. UOEPH. Okay? So, we have now reached the Q&A portion. So, I'd like to see whether you guys have questions for us. So, if you guys have questions, I'll be entertaining them now. And just press the raise your hand button and I'll unmute your mic. Meron ba tayong mga question? Okay. Karen. Okay. Karen, I'll be unmuting you. Kindly ready your mic there. Okay. Karen, you're now unmuted. Karen? Okay, we're not hearing Karen. How about kayo guys? Baka may iba kayong mga questions. Kung medyo shy type kayo, you can just type your questions dun sa ating chat box. Okay, Karen? Make questions si Melvin. Melvin, I'll be unmuting you right now. Okay, good evening. Okay, medyo may static. Pero I think nandiyan yung mic, baka maluwag lang dun sa, sa sockets. Melvin? Still there?
Hello? Hello?
Okay, Melvin, good evening.
Hello po. Ulitin ko lang po yung tanong ko. Paano po yun pag andito kami, yung mga freelancers po na andito po sa Mindanao? Kasi po, maganda po yung plans ninyo at saka pricing sets po. Interested po ako. Ang problema ko po doon sa base po sa sa mga feedback sa website niyo po, mukha po yatang nasa Manila area yung yung pwede natin i-claim yung mga benefits po.
Okay. Well, hindi naman. Kasi there are certain packages that, of course, as I mentioned earlier, especially dun sa managed healthcare na benefit, at the moment kasi, Manila pa lang siya, yung mga healthway clinics. But doon sa silver pataas, nationwide yung coverage natin siya sa mga partner hospitals nila. So, it's like having your coverage, depende kung silver ka, gold ka, but hindi lang siya pang Manila. Okay? It's basically nationwide ang coverage through the hospitals that we have partners with. And we have that list of hospitals, pwede nyo siyang ma-check. We will have our support person sa ating chat window to actually paste the list of accredited hospitals natin. So we will have Gerald post that. So check mo rin, no? Kung tingnan mo kung meron yung hospital sa area ninyo para makita kung covered ba or magagamit mo siya in your place.
Okay, sige po. Sige po. Thank you.
Thank you, Melvin. Okay, thanks Melvin for that question. Alam nyo guys, it's a very, very valid question kasi we've seen other freelancers in Mindanao area who's also chatting with us na nagtatanong paano ba magiging applicable sa area namin. So yun. So again, just like to clear that up, hindi lang po siya pang Manila or pang Luzon, it's basically nationwide. Clear naman yung nakalagay dun sa ating specs or in details of coverage. And if you have any other questions, feel free to actually ask us in our support community or in our chat support. Okay, thank you again, Melvin, for your question. How about the others? Do you guys have any other questions for this evening? Okay, John Henry and Anvi. Okay, I'll unmute first si John Henry. Okay, nawala. Nawala na ba ang question, John Henry? Again, can you please press the raise your hand? Okay, there. John Henry, I'm unmuting you.
Jen, can you hear?
Okay, great. Good evening, John Henry.
Good evening, Jen. I'm looking at the website right now. Let's give, for example, the silver package, no? So ayon dun sa website, the silver package is 6,800. Now, my question is, for example, since I presume that we are a lot here in this current webinar today, not this evening, is there a chance that, for example, this rate could still go down, assuming na marami po kami mag-sign up, or is this really fixed?
Okay, good question. The rate listed there is actually fixed na.
Okay.
Fixed na siya because what we did already is, kasi ito yung challenge with most HMOs, providers, or yung mga sabihin na natin nagpo-provide ng healthcare coverage is that they want bulk. So right away, we talked to them and was able to come up with a deal na i-squeeze nyo na yung pang-group rate for our members. So naka-squeeze na talaga siya as a group.
Okay.
Now, let's say, okay, sige. Thanks, John Henry. Okay.
Jen,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes, CJ.
Yes, ako may personal question ako. So ako bilang mother, pwede ba siyang ipasa sa dependents ko yung healthcare benefit na diniscuss mo kanina?
Yeah, okay. So for yung tinatawag natin ng mga from silver pataas, it's actually set for individual talaga. Okay, so hindi siya transferable. So if let's say your dependent is someone na below 18, medyo challenge siya kasi it's really for sabihin na natin yung parang nag-work na rin. So we open that on that aspect. Now, doon naman mo magagamit yung sa concern mo with regards to let's say paano sa mga anak, yung mga ganyan, sa dependents, doon naman magagamit si managed healthcare yung sa Healthway. Kasi at least that can be transferred. So yun yung dinagdag namin doon to cover that aspect.
Okay, thank you, yun lang.
Okay, thanks CJ. So yun. So guys, also no, halimbawa, kasi I know hindi naman tayo lahat individual freelancers lang. Probably some of us already have their own team. Baka nga naka-register pa yung business. And in that case, you can actually sign up then doon naman sa tinatawag nating SME packages. So it's a different form of coverage na you can also see sa website. So if you have a business or pwede mo na masabi na naka-register ka na talaga, you can avail of that set of packages na HMO ang approach. So kung talagang company ka na. But again, the benefit is still, you know, compare mo sa iba, we really try to, sabi na natin we did our best to make sure that you guys and all the members of Horsepower will get the best benefit and privileges so far. Okay? So, any more questions, guys, for this evening? If you have,
Actually, Jen, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Personal question. Yun dun sa group, does the business have to be registered like it's a legitimate business? Because you know, with Upwork and other platforms, we can just create our own teams. So, is there any prerequisites for that for us to avail yung mga SME plans?
Okay. It's definitely a valid question. Generally, when we initially have everything set, of course, kasi yung deal na na-set up namin with the provider that will be doing that, required niya talaga na tinatawag nito registered Philippine business. But of course, it really depends. So I guess my answer at the moment is we will check. If you guys are interested, go ahead and request for that dun sa website. Check, and then we will forward that to our partner. And if they would say yes, then we're all good. Ganun lang naman siya. Pero by default, best kung naka-register.
I see. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Maria, Luisa. Okay, I see you press the raise your hand button. I'll unmute you. Okay, good evening,
Hello.
Maria.
Good evening. Thank you. In addition to you dun sa last question, sir, since yung business ko kasi, we have a registration already, pero hindi sa akin nakapangalan sa mother ko. We just registered it sa DTI. Would it be valid?
Yes, as long as it's a business na na-register na, you
Kasi,
can use that already for your group.
yeah, kasi hindi kasi na kami na-issuehan ng business, ng mayor's permit for some reasons. Hindi ko alam kung bakit hindi nagpunta dito. I've been waiting for that for over a year already. We just
Wow.
used the DTI. So, since hindi naman masyadong kailangan nga, since online naman tayo nagta-transaction and everything. And yun nga, napakalaking tulong nito so that maitanong din namin yung legalities. Kasi like yung pagbabayad ng taxes or how much taxes would we pay. Kasi yung DTI lang nga ang meron kami.
Yes, I think as long as you have started your legal documents available na rin naman, we can push for that. Kahit nga sabihin na natin na i-require pa yung mga mayor's permit. Again, ang bottom line dito kasi is whether the partner would agree or allow that application that you have to push through. But of course, we will see. Kasi open naman sila eh. Sabi nga nila, we didn't see that there's a need by freelancers. So, they really want to help.
Okay. Ayun. Salamat po na marami. Thank you.
Salamat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, more questions. Great. Nerissa. Okay, Nerissa, I'll be unmuting you. Okay, Nerissa, you're still there? Okay, nawala. Okay. Okay, any other questions, guys? Ayun, ayun si Nerissa. Okay. Good evening, Nerissa.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my question is, if I'm going to start with a free plan, if I intend to upgrade dun sa next plan, mga siguro half a year, anong coverage ng plan ko? Let's say I get the 999 and then upgrade to 1699. Paano yung coverage naman?
Okay. So, you will get the 999% then you will just upgrade. Okay. At the moment, kasi here's how it works. If you will see how the payments are structured, annual siya talaga. Okay? And kasi all the coverage, naka-fix siya eh. So if let's say you really decide na i-up yung coverage mo for silver pataas, then it will be a different coverage altogether. So ganun siya at the moment. But of course, we're gonna work on that and see kung paano natin may streamline pa yung further.
Okay, I have another question.
Go ahead.
Yeah. For the domains, do you mean any plan, even for the free plan? Or we have to start for the 999?
It starts with the 999, of course.
Okay. And then after the 1 year hosting, if probably we would like to continue with the domain now. So, paano yung magiging cost nun? Who are we to talk to? Is it still our who's going to handle the domain?
Okay, good question. For the domain, what we will do is, of course, we will register your domain for the first year and then hand you the control of that, whether you would like to renew it next year or not. Okay, so basically, parang we shouldered the initial cost of acquiring the domain for a year, So that's how
Oo.
it works. For the hosting naman, let's say, diba, you availed and you have your hosting. If you will just continue your membership by next year, then hosting comes free pa rin. Ganun lang siya. So hindi siya yung parang next year mas mahal na. Hindi naman siya ganun. So,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure you will just continue the service if you're happy naman with
Yeah,
it. So your hosting will continue.
okay. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Narisa. Okay, Trisha. Trisha, I'll be unmuting your mic. I do see that you pressed the raise your hand button. Okay, wala si Trisha. Okay, Trisha, I think you're unmuted right now. Okay, medyo nawala yung kanyang connection. So, any of you guys have more questions for us this evening? You know, baka hindi pa kayo kumain, but feel free to stay and ask as many questions as you guys want so that we can answer all of them right away. Wala na questions at the moment. Okay, so sige, I think we need to proceed to the last portion. So again, I'd just like to check, sino sa inyo ang gusto manalo ng ating promo for this evening? Raise your hand button. Okay. Ang bilis ng yellow hand button.
Super bilis, nagugulat ako.
Oo nga, grabe, di ba? Okay, so yung mga nag-press, most likely sila lang yung present. So, bibilisan natin ang ating ano. So, hopefully, dun sa mga hindi pa nagsa-sign up, mag-sign up na kayo, ha? Dun sa ating raffle kasi we will be doing that shortly. So again, horsepower.ph/win. Okay, so sige, we will proceed with that na. I'll be opening now yung ating sign-up form. I'll be refreshing this. Sign up na, guys. Doon sa nag-sign up sa horsepower.ph/win, can you press your yellow hand button? Wow, madami. So let me load that up.
Also, guys, while Genesis is loading that, if you have questions, after this webinar, you can ping me or Althea or yung thread natin sa group. You can use that to ask questions. And then Genesis is also in the group, so makikita niya naman yung mga questions din.
Okay. So guys, naka-sign up kayo ah. I just want to confirm that you were able to sign up on that. If not, kindly reload again, horsepower.ph/win. Excited. Dami nating attendees tonight. So, sana mas maraming pwede natin mapamigay, but, we have a limited, but if many would still want to attend the next session, we will be more than glad to actually set up another one probably after the holidays.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So we have the list. The list of signups is now with our Director for Operations. So, yan na lang natin yung list of names. One moment, guys. Again, feel free to post your questions sa ating chat box or anything like that. Okay. So, I will share the screen of our Director for Operations to be the one to do the draw for us using randomizer or random.org. Okay. I do see a raise of hands. Sheila, I'll unmute you. Okay, one moment. Okay, Sheila, still there? Okay, Sheila, if you still have question, just press the raise your hand button again, okay? Sige, sige. We're just getting the list of names.
So while Jen is doing that, guys, we have this session is recorded. So if you have friends who wants to know more about this, just let us know. Once we get a copy of the video, we'll send it to you guys. So pwede niyo siyang pakita sa mga friends nyo. And like what Jen said, maybe after the holidays we'll have another session. So you guys can check out the website, and if you have further questions, you can ask us or Jen. And there's also a live chat. Is that a live chat, or like you can leave a message doon sa website, ha?
That's correct.
Also, another commercial. This is for the group then. So everyone who attended this webinar, meron kaming free T-shirt from the admins. We're still working on it, but probably two people from the attendees will just draw again with Jen siguro and then Althea, and we'll just ping you guys kung sino yung mapipili namin na mananalo ng T-shirt ngayon. We're still working on the design, kaya hindi pa namin mapakita sa grupo. So, but definitely there's gonna be freebies from the admins of the group for attending this.
TJ, wala akong freebie.
Wala.
Okay, T-shirt, di ba?
Ayan,
Okay, yan. Sige, one moment guys, ha? Medyo talaga inaano lang natin yung list para makuha talaga. So wala na bang question? Talaga nag-iintay na lang na sino ang ating lucky winner for tonight? Okay, one moment. Okay, I'm loading up now the list ng ating signups. Okay, one moment. Okay, let me share now the screen to you guys once again. Okay, so just like to confirm, if you can see what I'm looking at right now, press your yellow hand button again. Okay, great. So we have 86. Wow, sobra sa sa attendees natin. Okay siya. So sige, raffle natin.
May Miss Colombia yata.
Oo, pero baka umalis at lang. Pero okay lang. I mean, they signed up. It means that they listened to our webinar. So it's our way of saying thank you to you guys who joined us this evening. Okay? So I'll be copying all the names here. Meron ba tayong DTI representative dito? Copy na natin, ha? Wala po tayong, hindi po ako mag-apologize later na I made a mistake.
You won't make a mistake. 10 pangalan ko dyan eh.
10 ba? pag nakita po natin yon, automatic penalty. Hindi hindi prize, penalty. Okay? So, copy na natin. Okay, there. Okay, copy. Going to random. Okay. So in the event that the person at the top is not available to fulfill and claim his it will go to number 2. Okay. May disclaimer, parang Miss Universe. Okay. And congratulations.
Drum rolls, please.
To marami daw names. Talagang kailangan i-randomize. Yan natin. Pa-suspense po. Pa-suspense. Talagang pa-suspense siya. Tayo natin. O baka nagpaparamdam si PLDT. Tignan lang po natin. Medyo mabagal si randomizer. Okay, wait lang natin guys. Hindi ko alam na. There you go, the final list. So, Lowell Enriquez Cruz, are you
Wow.
inside the room?
Where's Noah?
Lowell, press your raise your hand button.
Yes, he's there.
Congratulations. Karen, in the event that Lowell will decide to to give it to you, pwede rin. So Lowell, congratulations and we will get in touch with you. Actually, nandun naman yung aking Facebook account sa thread ng chat group dun sa community sa Facebook group. So kindly add me so that we can process and get all your information. So yun guys, no, again, maraming salamat for staying with us for all. And I hope that kahit pa paano no, nagkaroon kayo ng idea exactly that there's now an option for freelancers to actually avail of coverage and benefits for them. So, last words for your community?
Again, thank you guys for taking the time off to do this. You all are busy, but I think that we all found something dito sa session na to. We're very excited. I'm actually talking to my team right now to subscribe with their services. So let us know kung may feedback kayo about the session, if you have further questions. And what we want you guys to do is tell your other freelancer friends and other friends who are talking to you or who are interested about being a freelancer but nade-discourage sila because of the HMO. We have now an HMO, so there's no excuse na to be a freelancer. Charot.
Ganda na sana, may charot sa dulo. DJ, any last words or we're good to go?
Can
He's having a
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Okay.
There.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
I'm really sorry. Yung mic ko kasi tagal na tong hindi nagamit, hindi ako nagko-calls. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. Una, Horsepower, thank you so much, and Genesis for hosting this webinar. And for the rest of the members natin sa group o sa community, we would like to thank you for being here. It's a very successful webinar and taas ng attendance natin. So thank you so much. Again, if you have any questions about this, feel free to ping me, si Althea din, or si Genesis. So,
Okay.
looking forward for
Salamat.
another webinar. Yeah.
We will definitely set another one as just request us, and then we'll arrange one for the community once more. Okay, guys, take advantage of the free hosting and the domain that we're offering. Again, hindi natalo talaga doon, and limited time offer lang siya. So take that opportunity while it's still there. So sign up until December 30, Unity code, and enjoy. So once again, Horsepower and the whole team, we wish you a safe and pleasant evening, advance Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and go freelancers. Good evening, guys.
Thank you, Glenn.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
To end the webinar, kindly click File and then Exit. Thank you. HP team, stand by.